I'm a narcissist. Weird.
The live-action adaptation of Disney's Snow White was supposed to be a grand reimagining of the classic fairy tale, but instead, it has turned into one of the most controversial projects in Disney's history. At the center of the controversy is Rachel Zegler, the actress cast as Snow White, whose comments and actions have led to widespread backlash, a struggling box office performance, and debates over Hollywood's approach to reboots.
What an idiot I've been as a young person in this industry who has no filter and no idea.
Just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business. Thanks.
Disney's live-action remake of Snow White was doomed from the start. The moment Disney announced that they were reimagining the classic fairy tale for a modern audience, many fans became skeptical. The original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, 1937, is one of Disney's most beloved films, and any drastic changes to it were bound to spark controversy. From the moment Rachel Zegler was announced as the new Snow White, there was immediate division among audiences. While some praised Disney's decision to diversify their casting, others argued that Snow White, a character famously described as having skin as white as snow, should remain true to its original depiction. The debate became even more heated when Zegler herself made dismissive comments about the original Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, stating that it was weird and outdated in its portrayal of women. Her remarks about the movie not being centered around a love story with a guy who literally stalks her sparked outrage among Disney purists. Many fans felt that an actress taking on such an iconic role should at least respect the source material rather than criticize it openly. Rather than addressing the controversy with grace, Zegler fueled the fire by making dismissive and often condescending remarks about the original film and its fans. This would later play a significant role in her public downfall.
And I can only hope that at every premiere and everything I do, people will wait in line to see.
Rather than de-escalating the situation, Zegler doubled down, engaging in arguments with fans online. She repeatedly called out people who criticized her, often dismissing them as sexist or racist. Instead of winning sympathy, this combative approach only made things worse. At one point, she even told potential viewers who disagreed with her views to simply not watch the movie.
Just hit the unfollow button. I don't need your business.
This kind of statement is incredibly risky for any actor promoting a film. Hollywood relies on mass appeal, and alienating large portions of the audience is a surefire way to sink a movie. Her problems didn't stop there. Zegler also inserted political commentary into the film's promotion. Shortly after celebrating the Snow White trailer hitting 120 million views, she made a post supporting Palestine. This wouldn't have been a major issue, except for the fact that her co-star, Gal Gadot, is an Israeli actress. This caused massive tension online, with Disney executives reportedly urging Zegler to take the post down. She refused, leading to further division among fans. Adding fuel to the fire, she also criticized Trump supporters, further polarizing the situation. By this point, it seemed like Zegler was more focused on making political statements than promoting the film. Disney had no choice but to step in. Disney executives realized too late that their lead actress was causing more harm than good. The PR team reportedly had to step in multiple times, urging Zegler to tone down her social media activity. According to insiders, they even had to ghostwrite an apology for her to help smooth things over. However, the damage was already done. At this point, Disney was dealing with multiple disasters. The film itself was already facing backlash for its drastic changes to the story. The Seven Dwarfs were replaced with magical creatures to avoid offending people, and now their lead actress had become a lightning rod for controversy. After years of controversy, Snow White finally hit theaters, and the results were disastrous. The film struggled to perform at the box office, falling far short of expectations. On its opening day, it earned $16 million, a figure that quickly plummeted in the following days. By the end of its first week, Snow White had barely crossed $87 million worldwide, despite a massive budget estimated at $270 million. The film's financial struggles became even more apparent when looking at its performance across different markets. Even with releases in major territories like the US, China, Mexico, and Canada, it failed to generate strong revenue. This wasn't just a flop, it was a financial catastrophe for Disney. Given their struggles with recent live-action remakes, The Little Mermaid and Peter Pan and Wendy also underperformed, Snow White cemented the growing sentiment that audiences were tired of Disney's attempts to modernize classic stories. The backlash against Zegler reached new heights online. Comment sections on her social media were filled with criticism, mocking the film's failure. One of the most liked comments under her posts read, "The worst actress in Disney history." Another, with thousands of likes, stated, "Never watching a movie or show with Rachel Zegler ever again." The internet's reaction reflected the broader sentiment surrounding the movie. Instead of embracing the film, many Disney fans actively chose to boycott it, feeling that Zegler's approach to the role was both ungrateful and damaging to the Disney brand. Rachel Zegler's downfall is a textbook example of how not to handle fame. She took a beloved role, alienated the fan base, clashed with her own studio, made unnecessary political statements, and then demanded special treatment after her movie flopped. While Hollywood loves a redemption arc, Zegler's comeback will require a major rebrand. She needs to show humility, step away from controversy, and rebuild trust with audiences. For now though, it seems like her career is on ice, just like Snow White in her glass coffin. What do you think? Can Rachel Zegler recover from this disaster? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.